Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? In today's video, I am finally gonna be doing my 7,000 subscribers Q&A. Guys, I know that this Q&A is very long overdue, but it has been a really busy summer. I have been doing a lot of things, and I am finally gonna do the Q&A right now. Of course, before we start this Q&A, I just wanna thank you guys for helping me reach to 7,000 subscribers. And honestly, by the time I publish this video, I think we're almost at 7,500, which means we're about to hit 8,000. I know I say this in a lot of my videos and Q&As, but guys, honestly, it is the support that keeps me going. It is all your comments, all the love that makes me want to keep doing YouTube. Next semester is going to be really busy for me, but I'm still going to be busting out my videos every Wednesday at 3 p.m. In this Q&A, I'm going to answer a lot of your questions about college, Umiami, and it's going to be a back to school Q&A. You guys know how I do my Q&As. The questions are going to be down here, and I'm going to spit out the answers really fast. Guys, let's get to it. My advice for students interested in is just to do your research about the school, look into the different programs, and just see what you really want to do at the school. I am extremely lucky because Miami is a really crazy city. A bunch of stuff happen all the time, but no, I have never been in any danger at all while living in Miami all my life. Grad school, yes, I'm really big on education and trying to get really high up there in terms of like a degree and all that good stuff. So yes, I do want to go to grad school. I do want to take more classes when I'm done with undergrad. You would be surprised. There are a bunch of different jobs on campus for college students. You can work in a library, front desk, like for a certain building. The list just goes like on and on, but there's a bunch of different on-campus jobs for students everywhere. I decided my major and what I want to study in college because in high school, I actually did this program called Summer Scholars, which kind of like allowed me to see what college was like. And in that program, I did the course of sports medicine and athletic training. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm studying now. So my advice for those of you still not knowing what you're gonna major in or study in is just like do your research and try to see what you like, and that's what you can end up studying. Is it easy to integrate in Florida as an international student? I would say that in Miami specifically it is, just because Miami itself is already very multicultural. I don't know like in other schools in Florida how that works, but in Miami, from my experience, very diverse culture, so yeah, you'll be fine. My advice to meet people and make friends is just to do a lot of things. So like join a club, go to sporting events, school events, just like make sure that you're doing things and you're trying to make an effort to meet people, because honestly in college, everybody wants to meet people and make friends, especially when you're going in as a freshman. So everybody's on the same boat, it's gonna be pretty easy to make friends. When will I be making the video in Spanish? Para decirte la verdad, yo creo que para el próximo semestre ya voy a hacer el vlog en español. Quiero hacer un vlog como un day in my life, pero en español, tú sabes, para que sea como lo que hago en inglés, pero en español. Y vamos a ver cómo queda. This upcoming fall, I will be a college junior, and that is something insanely crazy to think, because I'm literally halfway done through my undergrad. And I remember being in high school, and in high school I was always like, oh, I wish high school would go by faster. And now college itself is going by insanely fast. So yeah, I'm halfway done through college. I'm gonna be a college junior. My thoughts on the new housing at For those of you that don't know, is gonna have these amazing modern dorms. The only bad thing is that the construction keeps getting delayed, but hopefully the project does come as planned and they come out really cool. How do I find time for YouTube? That is a really good question. I don't know, I just like being really busy all the time, and YouTube allows me to kill the dead space with my time. So let's say for example, I'm not doing anything involving school, I could edit. If I'm doing something cool at school, I could film. So there you have it. You film, edit, and I don't know, you just figure it out with time management. How hard is it to get into It really depends on who you are, your test scores, your GPA. There's a bunch of factors that go into how hard is it to get into and any other college in general. Is it hard to meet people on campus if you're not involved in Greek life? No, it is not hard at all. I've met a bunch of great people through different clubs and activities. However, I will say that if you are in Greek life, it does give you an advantage when it comes to social opportunities. But no, you can still meet a lot of great people if you're not in a frat or in a sorority. How are the clubs in college compared to high school? It really depends on what college you go to and what high school you came from. I came from a public high school and now I go to a private college. So there is a big difference in terms of like funding and stuff like that. And another thing is in college, people are doing things like for their future development, like for their careers. So also the clubs in college are taken like a little bit more seriously than they were in high school. Favorite thing about sophomore year and what I'm nervous about for junior year, I don't know, I had a lot of good moments sophomore year. Going to the football games was definitely one of them. Being able to do more athletic training stuff and observe was another one. I don't know, there's a lot of good things about sophomore year. But junior year, the thing I'm most nervous about is just time management. Like I've said many times, I'm gonna be very busy with harder classes, more clinical hours as an athletic training student. And even with YouTube, it's all gonna be like boosted up, you know, more quality videos, more editing, but then I have a lot of school stuff going on. So I'm just nervous about the time management. The application process itself is not hard at all. It's just like submitting things, writing things in, but I will say it is kind of confusing at first when you're starting from zero. If you wanna go to and you're 100% sure that you wanna go there, or just like any other college in general, and you have like the financial resources to do ED and like buy into that school if you get accepted, go ahead, do it. I personally ED to because I had a lot of scholarships and I was able to do it. However, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. If you don't have the financial resources or scholarships, don't bind to one school. You know, have your options open. Just because it might end up being a better fit, you know, financially if you go to another school, even if it's not your first choice. Are you required to live on campus as a freshman? It really depends on the school that you attend, but in my school, yes, as a freshman, you do have to live on campus, but that's only if you're not from South Florida. If you're from South Florida, then yes, you can commute. Any SAT advice? Honestly, I don't think I did like amazing in my SAT. So my only advice is just to like study. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Best advice for a college freshman. It's pretty simple. Do what you want, when you want it, how you want it, and with who you want it. That's it. Do I want to pursue a master's and a PhD? I don't know about the PhD part yet. I like to take things step by step. But I am a huge believer in going up the educational system and just like trying to do the best you possibly can. scholarships for international students. Unfortunately, I don't really know too much about scholarships specifically for international students just because I never went through that process at all. I think it might be a little bit different than, you know, a normal applicant compared to international, but unfortunately, I don't know too much about that. gym tour, yes, that is actually in the works. That was one of my plans for the summer. However, I worked too much and I just never had time to do a tour of the gym, but yes, that is in the works. That might be coming soon. Scholarships at I actually think that the other day I saw something on UM's Instagram that said that like 70% of students get financial aid one way or another. I don't know how like accurate that is or like, you know, how specific it is. But yeah, people do get scholarships at Again, scholarships really depends on your situation, and there's also different types of scholarships. I made a video about scholarships that I'm gonna leave like up there, but yeah, does give financial aid, and it really just depends on your situation. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for the Q&A. Hopefully I answered your questions and you guys enjoyed the responses and actually got something out of it. I know classes start really soon for both high school and college students, so I wish you guys an amazing back to school period and you're gonna crush that first day of class. But guys, that is pretty much it for me, but always, 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 always remember to stay hydrated.